we're a little bit limited with just where guys are at like right now. But as far as Pagan, obviously, he hadn't been throwing the ball to his capability. But I was thinking, he's somewhat fresh and look, nobody feels worse about it than EP. He's been an absolute just warrior for us all year, both on the mound and he's one of the leaders down in the bullpen, and I've got a ton of confidence in him. I do, and it just wasn't one of those nights, and I know he's been prone to the long ball as of late. But with some guys down, I felt good. I felt good with the 4-run lead with Hudson and Pagan and going from there. And I know, with Pagan not quite having the hop up top with the fastball and, not getting the sharpness on the cutter and the slider right now, but he's going to battle and give you everything he's got.
With understanding what it is that you're working with, guys being down, Hudson hasn't been fantastic either. I mean, so make sure I have this right. Like, you basically were compelled to go with Emilio in the 8th. If you felt like that was the guy you had to go with in the 8th there, that was your choice.
Not had to. That was we had a couple more to go. I'd planned on Kismet throwing tonight with the idea of giving us some length, and so Pagan was the guy for the 8th. Certainly with us starting Weathers, they had a pretty good list of righties in the lineup, and I thought that was the matchup, and I was going to use Kismet more for some length, and if we were able to, possibly after we gave up the solo homers, I was thinking about Mark for maybe a 4-out save there in that scenario, but we never got there.
The idea that Tatis would get rested, I just wanted to revisit that. He comes in later, and it's like, okay, so this guy can play. Why wouldn't you guys just shut him down at this point?
Because his shoulder still is in a very good spot. He's in a good spot, feels good physically, and just want to make sure and keep him that way through the end of the year. But I think it's important as well. He's got the goal. We've got the goal. We want to get through the year healthy. That's why we had a little bit of the off day today, and he'll be back in there tomorrow.
Just understanding why you went to Pagan when you did with the other constraints in the bullpen. Why not, I guess, lift him earlier, maybe after the second home run or even after the third one?
Yeah, I was really down to, we did have Adams, Melanson, and Kismet there. And so trying to get through another out there and possibly bring in Mark there, with the idea that if they did tie it up, whether it was the 8th or 9th, we're going to have to go Kismet and Adams the rest of the way.
To me, I mean, my own assessment, I'm just not getting results. As far as command, I went back and looked at every pitch, all 20. The only one that I didn't like was the one that Muncy hit. Turner's double was a cutter down and away. The Bellinger homer was a fastball at the top. I believe it was like 2,600 RPMs, 97. Everything that I'm looking for to accomplish in my fastball. He put a good swing on it. Pollock, same thing, 96, up and away, pretty much painted the up and away portion of the zone. After, I think it was 4 cutters down to down and away. So you like that sequence too. So, I mean, I wish I had better answers. This has been happening now to me for way too long with, in my opinion, too good of stuff. There's been some nights that, you could point to the command. But majority of it, I think I've thrown the ball. I think I've thrown the ball okay. This game is ruthless. And, I talked to Snell a lot there in the bottom half of that inning, or I guess the top of the 9th. pretty much asking everybody, I asked Snell, I asked Skip Schumacher, I asked Fritz, like, do you guys see anything? Am I tipping? And it pretty much everybody just pointed back to, it seems like they're selling out to fastball. But people have sold out to my fastball for the last 5 seasons in the big leagues. And it's quite honestly never been hit like that. And they're still getting the barrel to the breaking ball at the bottom. So there's definitely more to it than just people selling out to the heater, in my opinion. There's more to it than command. There's more to it than stuff. At the end of the day, I got to get better. And it's been a very frustrating stretch for me. In the first half of the season, I threw the ball great, and the results were there. To be honest, I feel like my stuff's gotten better than the second half, and I've been getting my teeth kicked in. So it hasn't been a lot of fun for me individually. I know the team has been through a lot of frustrations as well, but that was a long-winded answer. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But I'm going to look at everything because as laughable as this comment is, I'm just too good for this. I know the type of talent that I can be on the mound. Unfortunately, for the San Diego Padres organization, I haven't been what I can be, and that'll change. If I'm kept around, I will get better. I don't know if I've been this angry in a long time at my individual performance on a baseball field. So, I'll get better. I care about this game too much to not get better. I love this game too much to not look at the numbers and not look at the results. Like I got to take some of this. I can't just be upset. I got to look at it and grow from it and come into next series, next season, a better pitcher. And if you don't do that, then that's you're shooting yourself in the foot. You have no excuses. So I got to use this. I got to use tonight as a positive with as bad as it was for me.
I just have one more. Jayce keeps going to you, and I know that you feel a tremendous amount of responsibility. Obviously, he takes heat whenever he puts a reliever in who doesn't do well. And I just wonder, like, when you see that, obviously you understand the questioning, but what do you think when you see that, someone else is kind of getting the heat for your shortcomings?
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I appreciate the confidence in me. I still have a ton of confidence in me. I know the type of stuff I'm throwing up there. But yeah, it's terrible when my performance affects what people assume about somebody else's decisions or job title or whatever. Like there's a lot of rumors out there right now. So it's super frustrating. But it's more than just Ting. It's for the team. Like I said, he scored 9 runs against Scherzer. The guys deserved to win tonight with the way they swung it. Some of the plays we made on defense, it's more than just one person. I feel bad for the organization, and it's because of how much I care that's why I know I will get better.